What up, G-Life? It's your boy, MC Shadow, back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Check out the playlist. The playlist where I have my videos and the own photos makes the video you're looking for a lot easier. That way you don't have to keep scrolling, you know what I mean? Have them in their own, categories. Whether the gangsta, the reaction stuff, all that. Don't forget to check out my second channel, Menace Society, where I talk about other stuff, politics and all of that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have a video dropping today that that talks about do Hispanics hate blacks, or Hispanics race like Mexicanos? Do we have an issue with blacks and all that? That will be on that channel where I talk about that for those who are curious to, get my opinion on it. And how much we actually have in common with African Americans that people think. Anywho, but what I want to talk about in this one was actually, as you guys can tell from the black shirt, I'm back at work, my boy. Vacation's over. As quick as they came is as quick as they left. So, for those who were getting, you changed it. No. I was on vacay, bro. Don't get it twisted. I will comply to society's shenanigans. Anywho, what I want to talk about was internet beef. And this is specifically talking about no, YouTube channels or specific, individuals and stuff like that. I was asked, I made a video why, I talked about why I don't do the internet beef, but I didn't, that why don't I specifically, talk about like, why don't I do the internet beef? Like, there's a difference from, people voicing their opinion and standing up for yourself and stuff like that. So I'll break it down right here. Now, why don't I do the internet beefs? Because they're a waste of time, bro. That's why I don't do the internet beefs. They're a waste of time. You don't know these individuals that are talking smack, and regardless of what you say, you can say that F you, I'll beat you up when I catch you slipping, I'll knock you and your homies out, and I could say all of that. First of all, I don't even know if I'm able to do all of that, because you truly don't know in a fight if you're going to win or lose. So saying all of that, it is having confidence in yourself. It's also telling a whole lot of lies, bro. Saying that you could do all of this and when you don't even know that you can. You know what I mean? And in a fight, it's not about winning or losing. It's about standing up to the individuals to begin with. The outcomes are irrelevant. It's about not letting yourself. But when we're talking about like threats on the internet and stuff like that, one, it's not smart, obviously for, legal reasons. And two, they're only done for people to try to trick individuals to give off this image of them, right? Like for people to think that they're bad or they're tough or they're crazy, when in reality they're just words. Anybody in this world could say whatever they want. Don't make it true. Actions will forever speak louder than words. And where I come from, we only go based off of actions, never on words. People don't want to hear about what you're gonna do or what you or what you would have done or whatever. People don't want to hear none of that. People want to just see you handle business, and that's it. They don't care to hear your stories of what you might have done or what you could do. That don't make you tough. It don't make you crazy. It don't give you no kind of cred at all. But see, this time and age that we live in of the internet now and stuff like that, people trick themselves into believing this, so like believing that if they say all of these things that gives them some kind of credibility or that they're tough or they're crazy and none of that, when they're just words, bro. Words. Why am I gonna argue with the person who potentially could live on the other side of the world, who I'm probably never gonna see ever? What am I gonna get out of it? Nothing, except going back and forth on some empty promises and a whole lot of just internet games. It doesn't make me crazy if I say that if you want to knock you out or whatever. It doesn't. Now, if that's how individuals want to carry themselves, then by all means, handle it, my boy. I'm just saying that I don't do that. That's not how I was raised. That's not how I was shown. And where I come from, that's not how we get down. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to hear somebody just yapping outside of their cell or their phone or their whatever. People just want to see people handle business, and that's it. That's how we're shown. So while I could say all of this and that, I'm gonna get nothing out of it, bro. The only thing that why people want to see all this and that is they wanted the entertainment. They want to see the show, the circus being performed in front of them. Is their entertainment, a way for them to pass time? And I'm not willing to fall for those games. People bait people. Oh, you soft. Oh, you weenie, because they want to bait you into talking shit, because they want to see the circus because it's their form of entertainment and amusement. I know that. I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. I understand what individuals want to do when they ask me questions, or how they come at me and stuff like that. Like, I understand what they're trying to do. I can see it. And I just don't, and I know that gets them mad because I don't fall for it, because, like, believe it or not, I actually, do study all of this. I'm able to see I'm able to see what people are doing. I pay attention. I do read between the lines. And it's just a waste of time, bro. Like, because all you're really doing is just talking and saying, that you could do this and that, but nobody truly knows what you could or can't do. You know what I mean? You potentially could do all of this and that you say, and then there's a chance that you can. So you know what I mean? So instead of saying it, like, just be about it. If not, then it's just a waste of time, bro. And it's like, it doesn't give you no type of credibility. It doesn't make you crazy or whatever. You know what I mean? Because somebody getting loud on the phone and yelling at a phone to somebody who's potentially on the other side of the globe, I mean, how is that crazy? How is that down? How is that street? How is that defending yourself in any type of way? It's not. You know what I mean? And now, if it would be in person, it would be a whole different story. That's why I say, when I'm in person and in the internet, I'm two different people. Because in the internet, and I have said this, it's why I even, attended therapy and everything like that, to control my temper. Because in person, I have a quick temper. Like, I'm quick to snap. Like, I only know how to react with violence. You know what I mean? And since they're physically there, I could get to them. And that's the problem. That's the problem that I want to fix. I don't want to be like that. It's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's better understanding why we react this way and display these emotions is what I'm still trying to figure out, on myself as well. But I'm able to see that through the phone, there's nothing I could do. So it's just a complete waste of time. So, like, there's absolutely no reason for me to do that, because I'm not gonna get nothing out of it except me just getting mad, making myself mad. So it's not making you down or crazy and all that, like standing up for yourself. Like, it's not standing up for yourself. Like, those are just words, bro. Because I could say this and that. Oh, man, fool, you don't know me. I'll get you slipping. I'll knock you out. And then let's say in person, I display the complete opposite. And like I said, they're all lies. That's why I say I should speak louder than words. So they could think I'm soft or whatever, but in person, they could test it and they might see something different. You know what I mean? Who truly knows? You know what I mean? Unless, for those who want to test. I don't recommend it, but I mean, it is what it is. Look, at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to stop somebody from doing what they're going to do. People are going to say what they're going to say, think what they want, regardless of what you say. You can say anything in this world, my boy. You could say the most craziest shit, and you can show guns and show your homies or whatever. People are still going to think whatever the fuck they want on the other side of the phone, my boy. They're still going to comment saying that you a weenie, you a lame, you paid them guys. People are going to invent, concoct, and still think whatever they want about you, bro. You're not going to be able to change people's opinion. That is the world we live in, my boy. People are going to think and say what they want, regardless of how you feel. You know what I mean? That's just the world we live in, my boy. You can't change that. You could try. Many have tried. People have to understand that there's some people that's just the way that they are. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like I said, in person, they might be a different story. In person, if they voice, these opinions, they might get hurt. And they do end up getting hurt. That's why you see so much violence in the goddamn world and people getting hurt, because, they don't watch what they say, thinking that it's all a game until they end up on the opposite end of that. You know what I'm saying? Shit gets real in the real world. It's not like the internet. It's two different things. So, while they can yap all they want on the internet, I mean, those are just words. I mean, it truly means nothing, bro. So that's why I just don't do the internet games. It's just like, you're gonna get nothing out of it, bro. Like, it's like a novela, like a novela when they're just arguing back and forth, but that's all they're doing. And it's like, it's entertainment. It's the only reason for it. And I'm not a monkey in a circus. I'm not willing to juggle and dance for fucking pineapples. You know what I mean? I just don't do that. Could only call it how it is right here and tell it how it is. You know what I mean? But that's just my opinion. But like I said, I'll be dropping a video later on about, the relationship between Hispanics and blacks. You guys, to tune in. And shout out, we out.